Can you believe a president claimed to take a train over a bridge that has no rail line? Today, I want to present a story that sounds more like a comedy sketch than a political update. But this story is no laughing matter, folks. Joe Biden told the world that he used to take the train over the Francis Scott Key Baltimore Bridge, and there were never any rails on the bridge. This latest mishap tells us a lot about Biden's psyche and how messed up he really is. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're getting into a story so bizarre you might wonder if we've suddenly shifted into an alternate reality. It's about a bridge, a train, and a story that could only come from Joe Biden. In the wake of the tragic incident at the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Joe Biden made an intriguing claim that left more than a few people scratching their heads. On Tuesday, he told reporters with the utmost confidence that he had crossed this very bridge many times, he said, by train. But wait, doesn't that sound a bit off? Especially considering that the bridge is designed exclusively for cars and trucks. There's no rail line in sight. Here, we got it on video. Just give it a listen.
At about 1:30, a container ship struck the Francis Scott Key Bridge, which I've been over many, many times commuting from the state of Delaware either on a train or by car.
At about 1:30, a container ship struck the Francis Scott Key Bridge, which I've been over many, many times commuting from the state of Delaware, either by train or by car. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Despite this apparent mix-up, it seems no one dared to question him. Could there really be any fake news reporter out there who wrote that Joe Biden rode a train over that bridge? Do you remember when Trump was in office? He would say something presidential, and reporters would argue with him. Joe Biden just told a bunch of reporters that he rode a train many times over a bridge that has no train track, and not a single one asked him what the hell he was talking about. This is the world we live in now. Not a single reporter could question him. The emperor has no clothes. There are no train tracks on the fucking bridge, Joe. I mean, nothing. Now, for a president known for his fair share of gaffes, this might not come as a surprise. But when he goes on to promise the people of Maryland that he'll rebuild the bridge with our money, and does so within hours of its collapse, one can only help but wonder about his priorities, especially when compared to his response to the train derailment involving chemicals in East Palestine, Ohio. He didn't visit that site for over a year. Why the disparity in reactions? Could it really all come down to how people in those areas are known to vote? Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg seemed to echo the rapid response, making it to the bridge almost immediately. Yet his visit to East Palestine came 3 weeks later, and that was after the entire country made a spectacle out of his ignoring the incident. Do you see how Democrats treat people based on their political affiliations? And just when you thought the story couldn't get any more peculiar, there's a nostalgic twist. I mean, I'm surprised Biden didn't tell us that his son Beau died on the bridge. It would not have surprised me if he said that this was the same bridge where an Amtrak conductor who passed away many years ago used to call him Joey Baby. This isn't the first time old Joe has been accused of bending the truth. But with each new claim, the line between fact and fiction seems to blur even further. I'm going to go rapid fire now and just go over some of the things that he's claimed over the years. Biden claimed multiple times that he spoke to the inventor of insulin, even though 2 of them died before he was even born, and he never met any of the others. Biden claimed on multiple occasions that he used to drive an 18-wheeler, sometimes with a woman he calls Big Mama. Biden rode in an 18-wheeler once, nearly 50 years ago. He's never driven one. Biden claimed he was raised in a Puerto Rican community of Delaware. Biden claimed he served as a liaison to Israeli Prime Minister Golda Meir during the Six-Day War. In reality, Biden was plagiarizing fellow students at Syracuse Law School during that war, and Golda Meir wasn't even prime minister. Are you seeing a pattern here yet? Biden said after he was elected VP, he awarded his Uncle Frank with a Purple Heart. Biden's uncle, who was not a Purple Heart recipient, died in 1999, and Biden wasn't elected VP until 2008. Biden claimed he was appointed to the Naval Academy in 1965. Well, not only is there no record of Biden being nominated to the Naval Academy, but Biden graduated from the University of Delaware in 1965, making that impossible. Biden claimed at least 7 times that he had a conversation with an Amtrak conductor in 2012 or 2013 about traveling over 1 million miles on Air Force Two. The conductor retired in 1993, passed away in 2014, and Biden didn't hit 1 million miles on Air Force Two until 2015. Biden claimed his great-grandpop was a coal miner, something he has been saying for decades. He wasn't, a fact which Biden even admitted back in 2004, but he still says it. Biden claimed he could have been an All-American football player. Biden played football on the freshman football team for part of 1 semester in college. That's it. Biden repeatedly claimed over the years, and in fact has recently said it numerous times, that he was involved in the civil rights movement. None of that is even remotely true. Biden even admitted in 1987 he was not an activist in the civil rights movement. So then why does he keep saying that he was involved in the civil rights movement to this day? And now he's saying that he took a train across a bridge that was built for cars and trucks. How can anyone vote for this guy? I think Joe has to make up all these stories because he feels inferior to the world around him, and he is a narcissistic sociopath who thrives on people telling him how great he is and looking up to him. And since he is a world-class loser in the first place who tells whoppers at the drop of a hat, he thinks psychologically it is a real rush when he gets these lies out and believes that people are going to look up at him with admiration. Meanwhile, Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin are laughing their asses off at us on a Zoom call right now. All right, guys, smash that like button if you think the truth is sometimes stranger than fiction, especially when Joe Biden's involved. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please share these videos with like-minded friends who want to stay informed with what's really going on. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.
In the heart of the city where the lights dim low, rumbles the beast beneath. Where brave souls go, graffiti tag carriages, stories untold. In the subways,